You know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Andre Iguodala, a couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. First free throw is good. 2 for 2 on that trip. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat, and I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
Possession lies with New York. Smith. Pass stolen by Miami.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
It's Clarkson with the slam.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Gibson. Cousins has the rebound. Cousins guarded by Gibson. Dwayne Wade to Anthony. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
Summer basketball camps, space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for
Smith to the basket, but it stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Another chance. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Clarkson fires the 3, and Gibson grabs the rebound. Count the basket inside.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Clarkson to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Dennis Smith Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Clarkson with the basketball. 12-6 our score. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, he may not show up in your feed all the time with the crazy highlights, but he's one of the most underrated creative shot makers we have in this game.
Smith to Julius Randle. Cleans the offensive glass. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Taj Gibson above the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Clarkson with the basketball. Up 6 to Anthony. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. To Wade. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Count the basket at the rim. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
End-to-end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Timeout here for the Knicks as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
For yourself in the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Substitution being made in this one.
Lock up.
Dennis Smith Jr. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Heat with the possession to Kelly Oubre. Beyond the arc for 3. Even that shot was tough for Oubre. No good. Ellington sizing up Leonard. Driving right to the basket. Full throttle right to the basket for the deuce.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Knocked loose. He'd come up with it. Picked up. Here we go. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Into the front court comes Smith. His guys currently down by 13. Dennis Smith Jr. 3 for 6 now.
Ed, 2 years ago, I was sitting in the draft room absolutely shocked that Dennis Smith went at 9 in the draft. And when I think about this young man's game, he is just scratching the surface of what he can do. He finished tied for 4th among rookies in scoring last season, and I guarantee you his game is going to continuously go to different levels.
Randall to Dennis Smith Jr. The jumper's off the mark.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second guess your shot. You've had 3 wide open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
For 3, not going down here. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside, he just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
To Kelly Oubre. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Dennis Smith Jr. They go down low to Randall. Taj Gibson, 2 of 4 now.
You have to understand something. If you want to win this game, there should be one rule and one rule only. You never give up easy buckets. Even if you have to give a hard foul, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I got to be real here. I think he was the only one expecting to shoot that shot. The crowd, the coaching staff, every other player on the court, and myself, all of our mouths are left wide open right now.
It was right there. Korver to Smith. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Smith with it up top. His guys trail by 13. To Julius Randle. The drive, right to the basket.
To number 20.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Smith, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Smith. Deep right corner. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Smith. Fires the three. And it's Smith there for the rebound. Myers Leonard rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Lets it fly from long range. You need a brick wall to defend this guy. One of the best. In the game, Kyle Korver.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Kevin Knox. Right down Broadway for the two. Defender has to pick him up.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
It's good, and one.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Ish Smith trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 66%. The possession lies with New York. Dennis Smith Jr. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Smith now into the front court. Down by 15. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Goes to the right side. Has a chance.
I got this.
Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Smith. That's off the side of the rim, short. Hayden into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Textbook body control on the Euro step.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Korver. Mitchell Robinson. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Count it.
There's nothing the defense could really have done there. That's just a great shot.
Miami's got it. Fires the three. And the rebound comes down to Smith. Smith into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. And a whistle.
A simple touch foul.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Count the bucket for two.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knicks come away with it. Smith stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Clarkson to Smith. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down in the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Ish Smith with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he adds the free throw. Smith with the basketball. 9-point margin. DeMarcus Cousins pins it. Cousins. He made his first effort, but not that time. A shot at the buzzer. We've played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back to South Florida after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. New York in control of the basketball. DeMarcus Cousins.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Randall. To Dennis Smith Jr.
Too slow. Give me the rock.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Wade, no good. Doesn't have the touch, no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Ish Smith. 4-3. And that's rebounded by Randall. Into the front court comes Smith. They're down 3. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. 4th this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
New York Knicks basketball. That is great vision to set it up. Gets to the basket and scores.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Ish Smith to Anthony. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Payton with the basketball. Down a point. Won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Curling inside. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Cleans it up. Ish Smith. For 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good to Payton. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Wade to Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. Smith to Payton. Tough make through traffic.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. A culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. They trail by 1. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
I'm sorry, his name is not John Wall or Russell Westbrook. So why is he getting a free pass down the entire length of the floor?
Changes coming from both sides right now. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Ish Smith to Anthony. From long range. Can't connect. It's no good. From the painted area, won't go down. DeMarcus Cousins. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
To Payton. To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Dwayne Wade to Cousins. Fires the three. And it's Randall there to take down the rebound. Knicks with the basketball. Knocked loose. Payton. Lets it fly from long range. Rebounded by the Heat. Into the front court comes Smith. Leads one.
Pick up. Match up.
Fires the three. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nothing going here on that drive. That's out. Last touch by Julius Randle. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 67, Taj Gibson. Stepping in for Miami, number 22, Andre Iguodala.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. Payton to Taj Gibson. Shot from the lane won't go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Possession lies with New York. To Julius Randle. Payton to Julius Randle. Going to launch beyond the arc. Defense played it well. Randle missed the three. To Anthony. 4-3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Kevin Knox. To Gibson. Taj Gibson. He's 3 for 7.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Ish Smith. To Anthony. Beyond the arc for 3. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. Kevin Knox to Julius Randle. Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Smith, and he knocks it down.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Payton into the front court. Down by 1. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Payton to Taj Gibson. Surveys the floor. Gibson in a matchup with Boogie. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Payton with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Wade. Not that time. He missed it. Kevin Knox to Gibson. Almost. Tough shot in traffic. Cousins tosses. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Julius Randle matched up with Carmelo Anthony. It's the Heat with the possession. Looking for his man. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Taj Gibson snatching it out of the air. Ooh, 5 now.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Ish Smith down for Iguodala. And counted at the rim.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Smith with it up top. Leads just a point. Knocked loose. He'd get control. Anthony to Smith for 3. Won't go down. The Knicks secure the rebound. The possession lies with New York. Payton, great feed, sets it up. He was hacked. They let it go. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Smith now into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Can't connect. To Anthony. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Carmelo Anthony at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. New York in control of the basketball. Randall to Dennis Smith Jr. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kevin Knox powers it through.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Julius Randle.
Curling inside. And count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
New York Knicks basketball.
Hey, lock up.
Smith to Taj Gibson. DeMarcus Cousins with the block. Make that 7.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
So a tight one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Heat will start the second half with a narrow lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Miami Heat. The Knicks are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Game trap. Bench points.
The coaches are getting the kind of bench production that can make for some interesting rotations. Keep an eye on the substitution patterns in the second half.
Player of the half.
DeMarcus Cousins was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Hayden into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Knocked loose. He'd come up with it.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scouting report.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Miami with the basketball. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
What a move. If you're on defense, you can't be caught flat-footed there.
To Payton. Off the assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
That's a big. That's me. I got ball.
Payton with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Short jumper off the mark. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Smith. That one off the mark. It's no good. To Payton. Oh, he had it. Iguodala to bring it up. Down a point. Here's a chance from long range. Elfrid Payton, defended by the lefty Oubre. And he buries it.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Oh, a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Ish Smith. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
DeMarcus DeMarcus Cousins swats it. 9 blocks.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Great look and vision. DeMarcus Cousins sends it away. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Got something for him.
Got it.
Hey, at least this time he puts it up.
The assist from number 14.
Hayden into the front court. They trail by 1. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, New York. Subbing in for the Heat, number 3, Dwayne Wade.
DeMarcus Cousins able to recover with the block. Make that 11.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Knicks with the basketball. Dennis Smith Jr. sizing up Cousins. Knocked loose. He'd get control. Ish Smith. There's the toss. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. DeMarcus Cousins rejects it. That's 12 now.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From long range, drains it.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Gibson. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go together. They work cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Even that shot was tough for Oubre. No good. To Dennis Smith Jr. Cruises inside for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Ish Smith to Wade. Fires the 3. Dwayne Wade blanketed. Shoots and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Clarkson with the basketball. Up by 3. Off the mark. Smith Jr. and stuffs it home.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called a 40-inch vertical.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Offensive board and a putback slam.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
Wade to Kelly Oubre. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. Smith into the front court. Down by 1. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Possession lies with New York. Smith. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Wade buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Entering the game.
Smith to Taj Gibson. Myers Leonard tips it. How about 13?
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Cashes in for 2.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Big finish that time for Julius Randle.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head him.
Ish Smith to Korver. Fires the three. Can't do much better than that. Kyle Korver misses the shot.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Smith. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Kevin Knox to Gibson. You've got to get that one to go. And scores. Strong take.